Hello everyone, welcome back again to this channel. Thank you so much for joining me in this live section. So today we are diving into a serious and trending story that's been causing a lot of noise online. Like it's about the Nigerian army and this Fulani herdsmen and some communities in Edo State. Let's break it down for you guys in simple terms so that you guys will understand what is going on in Edo State. Now, Nigerian army, we are seeing setting up camps for Fulani herdsmen in Edo State, while they were seen destroying communities and houses of these Edo residents, and people were wondering what is happening. So recently, there have been reports and claims online that the Nigerian army has been setting up Fulani herdsmen camps in forests across Edo State. And not just that, there are also allegations that some local communities have been attacked or displaced in the process. So this has made many people in Edo and across Nigeria very angry and scared, because it looks like the army, who should be protecting their citizens, might be helping outsiders take over their land. Like, imagine now your village is peaceful, then one day some soldiers come and they say they are here for security, but instead of protecting you, they allow or support strangers, in this case Fulani herdsmen, to settle in their nearby forest. Then some people in your village now start to go missing, farmland is destroyed, and you hear that the older village are being forced to leave their home. That's exactly what is happening in Edo State now. Like I'm talking to you guys now, that's exactly what's happening in Edo State. Because tell me why the Nigerian army will be seen setting camps for Fulani herders, and they're being busy destroying other Edo communities. They are destroying people's houses and building camps for these Fulani herdsmen. Now let me tell you why people are really worried. Number one is safety. People feel like they are being invaded and the government isn't protecting them. The second one is land grabbing. Some believe the goal is to quietly take over the land from the local people. And the third one is ethnic tension. This situation is creating fear and hatred between different ethnic groups, especially between locals and Fulani settlers. Now, what did the army people do? They didn't do anything. All they did was to support the Fulani people. The Nigerian army usually denies this type of claims and says they are only doing their job, providing security and fighting bad. But many locals say the opposite is happening on the ground, that they are not safeguarding them. The Nigerian army will come out and tell you that, oh, we are safeguarding the land, nothing is happening, we're not doing anything. But they're doing the opposite of them. Because tell me why they will be building camps for Fulani people. And according to what the man even said, the man said that if you go there, like if you try and go to that place they were building for Fulani people, you will not come out alive. This is mysterious. That is what the man said, that if you try and go to that place they were building camps for Fulani people, that you're not going to come out alive. Like you can imagine. So I want to play this video for you guys, so you guys listen to what this man said, as well as what Very Dark Man said in this video. Guys, just take a listen and I'll be right back.
All right, so this is a warning to the Nigerian army. With all due respect, you people have a lot of power, but you choose to abuse it, and I don't know why. An issue that you address with civility when I want use by force and by power. Now, there's a video I omitted from the last video I posted when I go get it for Edo State. The reason why I removed that video is because I know, say, if I post that video, it will cause chaos. And if you make Edo people go to attack Fulani. But after I left Edo State, the Nigerian army still went to that community and started scattering it. I will play the video so that you people can see, then you understand what I mean. And to the Nigerian army, the ones that are there in Edo State, you better address this issue with civility, because if they start to attack themselves, you'll be to blame, and you make that state ungovernable for the governor. It's an advice, not be by force. But if you not continue in this art, and these people go attack Fulani, they start to kick themselves like Benue and Jos. By that time, when our eye go clear, it is a warning, and I don't talk my own. Now let me play the video. All right, so behind me is the evidence of his allegation that they're installing a camp for the Fulanis while demolishing their community. Now, I will understand his reason for believing this, because this place is in the bush. The place they are demolishing is just in front. And he's also saying that there are more camps of these Fulani people. How many other camps have you seen with your eyes?
The ones I've seen with my eyes, like this one, is just one of it. There's still about 4 inside. You can't go there.
Why can't you go there?
Because if anybody go there, will not come out alive. Even GPNG bullets have been recovered from here. Different guns have been recovered from here.
In this place.
Yes. State AIGs are where? AIGs are where?
But have you seen with your eye?
Yes. We have seen with videos. There's video that they come and used to pop bullets here.
Okay.
There are videos. We cannot go inside now because of the risk. As we are even here now, we are on risk. We are on risk. So
all right. No problem.
Let me go and show you the balance.
Sure, you heard all the allegations in that video. While we were talking, a Fulani man came. When the Fulani man came, I told him, I said, this is what these people said. This is the response. So this man, they tell me something. In the tell me talk, say, you see this place, say, now give, they give them. Say, and also, this now the Fulani man they in charge of here. He say, and also, if the community don't want them, say, when they just tell them they go. You understand?
Who ask whether the communities are aware, whether how the entire year, whether the community they are aware.
Wait. I also highlight, say, they see some equipment for here, some guns and all that. Yeah. He say that's not true. Say, but if you get proof, they then come with anybody, may they come check the place.
Videos everything there. The congestion with full vigilante with police. They don't call pack some bullets, everything here. The video there, CIDs are aware. The police are aware.
Follow,
you understand? So all these are the people. They are bringing to our community, driving us away from our own community.
Who give them here?
Okay.
You will not, you don't expect him to agree to it.
Now do I get Benue? That's how they have around Benue. Nine na video they are Benue fa. Na jeguru na jina no na musu we ankeshe wae. Yanzu da yana gya ma ko nkira woni problem ka. Cut the camera. Now, after his response, we were there. I was still talking to him that me, I want peace. I want to address this situation, and I hope to report to the authorities so that they can come in before it turns a bloodbath. As we were there, some other ones came and they instructed our bikes not to leave. If nobody say I use diplomacy, I swear to God, for that place, they go start to shoot themselves knife. Those guys, when me and them come, and those Fulani guys. And I'm not even joking. I had to use diplomacy, speak to the Fulani man that, see, I know that a lot of things are happening behind closed doors, that you people might also be a victim. This thing, our government, they run am. I spoke to him, and that was when everything calmed down and we left. I now called the guy. I spoke to him. I said, you say you see bullets for that place. Do you have proof? Then he sent me a video. The video is in my possession. I am not going to post it. You understand? The video he sent me is in my possession. But I'm advising that the Nigerian army in Edo State and the governor of Edo State should come in now. When they cry, they tell you, say, address this situation. You are saying that the people of Ogede, they enter inside your land. That the land is meant for your barrack. Where you there when they build those buildings for there? Where were you, Nigerian army? When those people were doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 building? Why didn't you stop them when they were encroaching into your land the first time? From nowhere, after they don't build a full community, you start demolishing and saying that they entered your land. Even if you are right that they entered your land, why can't you address it and tell them, oh, you entered my land. These are the papers. Let's speak to the state government to allocate you people somewhere else. Not be everything be gara. Because when I dey in child, when I get gun, when I get bomb, when I just enter community, bag, start to the scatter. We have law. We respect you people. We fear you people. You know me say we no go talk. The highest thing you will do, nakpa, we die. Do you understand? But the way they do for this country now, it's not just fair. Please, I'm calling on the executive governor of Edo State. I too like Sheriff. Now they talk Delta State. Executive governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo. Please, it's a warning and an advice. If you don't address this situation, and this allegation starts to gain weight, and these people finally believe saying that Fulani make you, they pursue them. Make army, Nigerian army, they pursue them to get the Fulani settlement. It's going to cause a war in Edo State. And by then, we're not going to understand which side they try to talk. Well, I don't talk my own. Peace and love, don't play. If you all play, you're going to learn. And you will learn the hard way. Whoever is in charge of the army in the community, please address this situation now when problem never did. Please. Thank you very much and don't play. If you play, you're going to learn. Again, you will learn the hard way.
So, guys, you guys listen to what Very Dark Man said there concerning the issue that happened in Edo State. Because according to that video, if you guys watch that video, these people were setting camps in a place. Now, the villagers were not surprised that how come that they're destroying communities in Edo, but they're not touching that particular side. Instead, they're even building it for the Fulani people. According to what that man said, the man said that if anybody goes there, you will not come out alive. That he even found weapons in that place. Imagine, instead of the Nigerian military to be protecting their people, they are there supporting and associating themselves with these terrorists. They're associating themselves with these terrorists. And every day will be complaining, oh, insecurity is too much in Edo, insecurity is this, like things are happening in Edo State. The army that they sent to be protecting the Edo people are no longer doing their work. They're not associating themselves with the Funanis. And there was something that Very Dark Man said recently. He was like, all these things that we're saying, Fulani herdsmen, that they may not even be Fulani herdsmen, they are government herdsmen. Because tell me who sponsors Fulani, who gives them money. These people go out saying that one of their cattle, some people say that Fulani are rich, but the question is, can one of their cattle buy weapons? Can one of their cattle import guns into Nigeria? Is it possible? Just listen to what Very Dark Man said, and I'll be right back to show you that these people were even saying, preparing for war as they were carrying their guns, and they were teaching these people how to carry guns, how to shoot guns. Now I remember that the people that the government are normally using for this terrorists of a thing are those people who have refused to go to school, these children that don't want to learn. So they will just carry them and start teaching them how to use guns. Before you know it, they will not become terrorists in the society, nuisance in the society. Just listen to what Very Dark Man has to say, and I'll be right back.
Nobody. Ama. Sarah.
Alright, so you have seen this very disturbing video. I watched this video, I was disturbed. But I want to tell you something today, Nigerians, and a lot of people might think I am crazy. But please listen to me with an open mind. You know the truth. There's nothing like Fulani headsmen. Take it from me. The Fulanis are innocent. Not the ones with the guns. The Fulanis are also innocent. I call them the government headsmen, the government terrorists. You will ask yourself that you see a lot of them in the bushes with guns. Now think about it. We did Nigeria like this now. As I talk to you now, someday for some bushes are across Nigeria, not across, within Nigeria, our boundaries. The day they practice with AK-47 rifles. Where did they get those guns from? They are in the bushes. How did those guns get to them? Who transports these guns? Who are the people that can carry guns in their cars and nobody will search them? It is only the soldier and the police and security agencies that can transport ammunitions around the country and nobody will search them. You never see where they do stop and search for military vehicle. No day now, you decrease. For military vehicle, you can't. Ask yourself a question. How much Fulani really gets? They say Fulani get money, he get plenty cows. Fulani cow, he just day until he sell them, he no money. How much is guns? How much does it cost to transport guns, to buy bullets?
on a regular. Whoever is buying this thing is getting a budget from somewhere that is bigger than the whole entire Fulani community ever. There's nothing like Fulani headsmen. They just fit the stereotype. And since because Nigeria, they've already sold that idea as Fulani headsmen. They sold it out there. People bought it. And people decide to stay with that name. Smarty, boom, Fulani headsmen, boom, Fulani headsmen, boom, Fulani headsmen. But guess what? It never stops. Why? Because it is not Fulani headsmen. It is the government headsmen parading themselves as Fulani headsmen. Ask yourself a question. How do they get those assault rifles with them, the AK-47s? Who transport it and give it to that large number of people? For how long would you sneak it through the lands that they will not catch you? They'll come and attack a community. The community will say, they are land grabbing. It is ethnic cleansing. There's something else. There's something else. Because make it make sense. I want to ask a question. No, they say land grabbing. Fulani are land grabbing. Think about it. Since when they say Fulani they land grab, I need somebody to show me one place where Fulani don't land grab. Like literally land grab. Whereas they... By the people they can't go there. They can't start to stay inside those communities in large numbers. So they don't land grab that particular area. You think about it. To the people in Jos, to the people in Benue, they don't buy people for Jos for the longest. They attack these Fulani herdsmen and the indigenous attack, ethnic cleansing and their land grabbing. But they never grabbed any land. They never grabbed any lands. Ethnic cleansing. The Fulani also lost a lot. It sounds like Very Dark Man is becoming crazy or obsessed with this topic, but it is what it is. I'm just telling you what I have investigated, and at the top of my head I can see. The Fulani men don't use the media. The Fulani men don't have a voice. Do you understand? They don't care about that lifestyle. Who do you think are the best people to use to sell this insurgency and this terrorism? Not them now. Why they know they use the Igbo herdsmen? Why they know they use the Yoruba herdsmen? The Hausas, a lot of them go to schools. They use the internet. Why are they not using Hausa herdsmen? Why are the only people ever say they know they really do internet? They are not to the dance. Not be say they know they, if they are 100, only like 2 will get phone where they do social media. And music, they go use the Indian music up and down. And just take small videos. You know, you think about it. They just pick the ones where we say they don't know anything about technology. They don't agree go school. They pick those ones. Say na them. I don't they go too deep. I go soon leave this matter for the government because these people they craze. Next thing they target Very Dark Man. You know if you pass it to the do. But think about it today. I will tell you for free. There's nothing like Fulani herdsmen anywhere. It is the government herdsmen. Woo! Anyways, may God help us not to learn and learn the hard way. Don't play.
So guys, you guys heard what Very Dark Man say, that those people are not even Fulani headsmen, but they are government headsmen, because he has thought of it. How come these people are getting money to buy their weapons? Now, and let me take you guys through, let me break it down for you guys, what is really happening in Edo State. Now, across social media and some local videos, residents of Ogehede, Ibohede, and nearby communities in Edo State are claiming that the army is raiding their homes. Why? They say that they are building camps for Fulani herders, allowing them to settle on forest land that used to belong to their local farmers. The Nigerian army are destroying our houses to build camps for Fulani herdsmen. That was what the Edo residents were saying, and they were talking about it, lamenting of what the army is doing to them. Now, allegedly, they say that the army destroyed people's property and gave the Fulani guys land to settle in their bushes. you just let me use some example. Let me really use an example. You just imagine soldiers now arrive in your village, they start pulling down homes and say it's for security. But instead of protecting locals, they let outsiders move in. That is the problem. Now, just imagine now your village. The military people, you already know that, oh, these are army. Army just came in. And you guys are already aware that, oh, army is seen to protect lives and properties. Army are always there to help. You don't know that the army that is there is just to cause problem. You don't know that the army that is there is just there to cause problem, and you'll be thinking that they are there to protect lives and property. Do you know that they are telling you guys to leave your community and letting outsiders take over your community? Because that is what is actually happening in Edo State. Even Very Dark Man was saying it, talking about the way that this army were demolishing our homes while Fulani hunts remain. They were demolishing people's houses, Edo resident houses, and their Fulani hunts were repaired. They're not even Fulani, they were building Fulani hunts for them to come and stay in the community. And after that, tomorrow we'll start asking, where is our problem from? We'll start lamenting, hey, the insecurity is too much in Nigeria. But the Nigerian army are seen supporting them. The Nigerian army are saying supporting these people with their full chest. You see this thing that there was a time a man came out and was saying that the Nigerian army are also associated with terrorists, and people are like, he doesn't know what he's saying. But looking at what is really going on now, I feel that man is right, that the Nigerian army are also associated with terrorists, to be honest. You can imagine. So looking at what Very Dark Man said, the Very Dark Man said saying that this is just a warning to the Edo government to do something about it before this thing gets out of hand. Before it gets out of hand. So let us now talk about what is really the matter in this Edo State. Number one is land rights. Many of these villages hold land passed down for generations. So losing it to new settlements can ruin livelihood. That is just the matter on ground now. The matter on ground now is that is the land rights. Many of these people, many of these villagers, they hold land passed to them maybe by their grandfather or their grandma, and now losing it to new people or losing it to Fulani people that just came to settle it can ruin their livelihood. Now, another thing is security versus takeover. The army is meant to protect Nigerian citizens, but if locals see their home destroyed and outsiders installed, trust breaks down. In the sense that if they're seeing the way that these army people are destroying their homes and doing everything, they will not have trust for Nigerian army again. They will not see Nigerian army as a terrorist group because they were supposed to protect and not to demolish their houses and still leave the Funanis instead of build houses for the Funanis. Another thing is ethnic tension. Edo State is ethnically diverse, so actions like this could inflame already tense relations between indigenous group and Fulani headers. There was this thing that happened in Benue State. They were saying that that was just a communal clash. That was above a communal clash. What happened in Edo was above it. You can't tell me that thing was a communal clash. That was a terrorist. Terrorists really attacked Benue State. To be honest, they really attacked Benue. So I don't see it as a communal clash or anything. So guys, I want you guys to actually take a look at what Speed Darlington have to say. Barrister Darlington have to say about the things that were happening in Nigeria, as well as the insecurity in Benue and Edo States. Guys, just listen to this and I'll be right back.
If we don't get angry with this thing, it will not get away. There is a proverb in my place that if you have rashes on your buttocks and you are covering it, the thing will continue to fester. But when you expose it, shame will allow you to stay there, it will go away. Why is it that each time Tinubu want to address this, he will not mention names? You mean up till now, Tinubu does not know who is causing this problem in Nigeria. Up till now, they don't know. Up till now, they don't know. They don't call them out. I expected Tinubu to call all the Fulani leaders, to call their people to order. That is the way to go. Buhari is there. He knows all these things. He kept quiet. If Nigerians were to be killing Fulani the way they are killing other people, wouldn't Buhari talk? Esther, wouldn't Buhari talk? They kept quiet because they are the one killing other people. You heard all the statements they have made concerning Benue, especially telling Benue people they must do this before peace can reign. Imagine terrorists giving condition in Nigeria where Tinubu is the president.
He said so because we killed 200 people in Benue State, and so what? Is that why you people are crying and complaining? You are going to crying and complaining. You are going to social media to complain. What you saw is just small. You people have been writing that you will chase Fulani out of Benue State.
Yeah, that one is rubbish.
But now you are the ones crying. How many of our cows were killed? How many of our people were killed in the bushes and in their Ruga settlements that you are crying over the killing of mere 200 200 people. So what? You have not seen anything yet. Almighty. I can kill 150 for one of my cows killed. For me, it's an eye for an eye. If you offend me, I don't wait. I take my vengeance immediately. I have stopped thinking twice. I don't forgive or forget. You do me, I revenge as a Fulani of the forest. Killing a human being who offends me or kills my cow is nothing to me. There is no killing that is difficult for me to carry out to avenge my cow or any wrong done to me. We have not even started and you people are crying already. You will soon see what we are going to do.
He even added something. Yes, he said the Fulanis are not government. He said Fulanis are not government. Maybe if government doesn't want to take action, they themselves, they don't waste time. Esther, thank God you are reading this thing now. Nigerians, you can see what we are talking about. You can see. I told him the true story. That is farmer header class. What kind of farmer header class?
They are still running with that narrative.
Can you just imagine? All because the president said it himself. That is farmer header class.
President, did you know that 11 states, because of the resurgence and in killing spree across the nation, 11 states are taking steps to commence ranching as a way to address the age-long violent clashes.
That is not the problem. I told you here, that thing will not work. Esther, even if you give these people a sort of to rear their cattle, they will not agree. That is not what they want. I told Tinubu here when they started this cattle whatever ranch, it will not work. That's not what they want.
Are you sure? But the states that are ready to commence the ranching are Lagos. Wait, listen, Lagos, Plateau, Ondo, Zamfara, Bauchi, Delta, Niger, Kano, Jigawa, Nasarawa, and Anambra states. They said the development comes against the surge in killings in Benue and Plateau communities linked to armed headers because of the killings of over 200 persons last week. So, Barrister, this ranching has been something that has been touted since the administration of Muhammadu Buhari. But the fear is that when you give these individuals opportunities to ranch, they take over the settlements.
Have I not told you that that's not what they want?
So
listen very well.
Okay.
During Buhari, when they were pretending to gullible Nigeria that they want to solve the problem, Niger State said they should come and all the land, whatever they need, they provide it. It happened. I discussed it. The Kano State said they should come if they are looking for land. Because that was the first thing they started making noise, that they need land, no place. Kiniko. I said, look at these people, pretenders. Esther, they are, at least Niger State is on the temperate region. It's not in the desert or whatever. So whatever you want to do there, Esther, Niger State is the size of the entire Southwest. Can you just imagine? South, come. Esther, did they listen to them? Did they listen to them? I'm asking you. So if land is their problem, this one that they are offered to them on a platter of gold, Kogi State did the same thing. Kogi State is the size of the entire Southeast. Esther, I hope you are listening to me.
I'm listening to you, sir.
Kogi State is the size of the entire Southeast of 5 states. So what land are you looking for? You cannot find in this place, Esther. Please tell me. Is the Kogi State in the desert? No, tell me. To tell you that these people are pretenders, I can use it to build a new city for Fulanis. So that whether you're a Fulani man from the moon, from the outer space, from wherever, from inner Mongolia, outside Mongolia, if you enter Nigeria, you go there. Since they are your people, you can be comfortable there without any problem. Esther, I made that suggestion here. That Buhari have the opportunity. Since they listen to him, go and do this. You have enough land to rehabilitate these people. Esther, did anybody listen to me? No. Hey. So why do you think that this ranching? What are you talking about? The agenda is temple. Look at what somebody said with his mouth. Only not for what he did. They almost killed the autumn in the same Benue, a governor, elected governor, and they came out to tell you how they did it. Yet no arrest was made. Esther, no arrest. Oh my! Look, look, you see these people, the way they are doing this, they will cause problem, Esther. I'm not joking. Collect their village, collect their farmland, and rename the village. The most annoying thing from Nigeria, at least the securities you have told us to, they said that these people are not from Nigeria. So what are you doing? Esther, what are they doing? You can see how Tinubu is going to win 2027, Abi. That you allow people to come into Nigeria and be killing Nigerians, and you want those Nigerians to come and vote for you in 2027. How can that be? Esther, how can that be? With this level of insecurity, Tinubu is still campaigning for 2027. Is it possible? No, tell me, is it possible? These are the things that make other leaders in other countries resign from office. You don't need to be told. You don't resign on your own because you have failed. You have failed. How How can you control for
ranching be established in their own home base?
I am telling you.
When you set up a ranching facility, water, the feedstock, everything is provided there by the state government. I'm sorry to say, I know that everyone has a freedom to move from one location to the other. Must they reside in other cities, in other states?
Esther, look,
do they have to travel across board?
Look, discussing this matter is very annoying on its own.
No, we have to, Barrister Darlington, because tomorrow you hear of another killing. You can hear one of them who came on social media to boast. I'm expecting that the DSS will drill this individual and not just go and catch innocent Nigerians because the president has given you a timeline. Without proper security, Barrister Darlington, your economy will definitely not thrive. That one is for sure. And not with the external situation going on now with Israel, Iran, the US. Obviously, we know that Nigeria relies heavily on import. We import a lot of things. So if anything happens that there's going to be a constraint in a disbursing of crude oil or having to import crude oil, there's a volatility in the country. So can we actually afford any of this particular misdemeanor? Can we afford it? What is the immediate solution? Imagine you're advising the president. What should be applied to curtail this? This is wrong. This is bad.
When a man does not want your advice, what he's doing is his mind. Tinubu is after 2027.
You cannot say so.
I said
if you don't have a people, if you don't have a people, what's 2027?
It doesn't matter. 2 people can vote him into office. Two people.
It's not possible.
Apparently,
Nigerians to allow that.
Are you serious? Look at what he said in Benin. Does it mean that Tinubu wants to solve this problem?
They kept saying that he doesn't have the political will to resolve this. Okay.
Am I lying?
So the resurgence has become so incessant. According to them, they feel that there are certain elements who are in the opposition or certain persons who are not happy with him who have decided to create this, they call it a facade of insecurity, so that it will seem like the president is incapable of actually resolving insecurity, which would be a major issue for him in terms of accumulating trust for his campaign in 2027. Now, my question is, if the presidency has realized that indeed there are certain persons whom we don't know, but maybe they know, that are actually trying to defame his administration, is this not an opportunity to take decisive action? Call out this, I'm sure with your security intelligence, what is the fear of calling these individuals out? What is the fear of publicly prosecuting them? If there is any inkling that an individual is named as the one who is galvanizing, why not call them out? Why are you afraid? What is the fear?
Esther, you know God works in a wonderful way. Initially in this country, did they not tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is the problem of Nigeria? Insecurity. In fact, if any husband and wife are fighting in Sokoto, is Nnamdi Kanu. If 2 farmers are quarreling in Zamfara, is Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo people. Is that not what they were telling you here? Now, the truth has come out here, they cannot do anything. Esther, what does that tell you? Were you not here when they were everything is IPOB? Everything is IPOB. Is that not true? Even the answers that the youth who came together to challenge police brutality, it was Nnamdi Kanu. Is that not true? Now that these ones have exposed themselves as the real reason for this insecurity, what has anybody done? Esther, please tell me.
It's actually local security outfits.
Have you seen the military parade these people before the public? But you saw how they humiliated Nnamdi Kanu when they brought him from Kenya on handcuff at the airport.
Another situation has also happened in Benue, where gunmen actually hijacked a Benue Link Nigeria Limited bus, kidnapped the passengers on board. So the command's public relations officer, DSP Udeme Edet, confirmed the development in a statement. He said the incident occurred on Sunday evening. He stated that one passenger later escaped from the abductors and that additional reinforcement has been sent to the location to locate other passengers as soon as possible. And the bus management themselves also confirmed the attack and the kidnapping. The attack occurred around 6:30 p.m. on Sunday at Eke Elengbecho in Opoku local government area of Benue. Benue State. The vehicle, which departed Abeokuta with 12 passengers and the driver, was later discovered by the roadside at Eke with some of the passengers' luggage. However, the driver and 11 of the passengers were missing. Now, Barrister Darlington, the reason why we keep on hammering on this is this will create fear and panic from Nigerians to travel interstate and go and conduct their businesses, especially into such axes like you have the North or even the North Central with the volatility. The U.S. Embassy just recently gave a warning saying that their people should not visit government facilities and also their embassies, saying that for now, based on the security situation, the security volatility, they want them to stay away from government buildings, stay away from any of the agencies, any of the government agencies, military barracks. I mean, for them to come up with this advisory, is that something they know that we do not know
of course,
in Abuja?
Of course. Our security informations are in their hands. They have it at their palm. Unfortunately, when they advise government, they will not take action. They cannot tell me that the foreign government are not giving them intel on what is going on. At least the list they gave them from UAE yesterday. How many years now? How many years now since that list was given to the federal government of Nigeria? The same Malami who received it as the Attorney General under Buhari, he's the one that came out now. He sat on that list. He didn't do anything. He's the one that came out now and told us how in Kebbi State how people were killed there. 200
of them in his constituency.
I said, look at a man. Look at Esther. Look at what we are talking about.
Barrister,
and you are telling me that I should listen to such a man.
Barrister, I missed the calls for this. I don't know if you listened to the political spotlight yesterday. I tried to do a playback of an interview that Dele Momodu did with Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently.
I listened to
some of I think 4 or 5 years ago. And based on the resurgence of insecurity, some of the permutations and the statements he made at the time are now really being thought about and being deeply considered. Some persons are calling him a prophet, the man who saw tomorrow, and all whatnot. But a couple of logical analysts who have been following security trends in Nigeria for the past 15 years now said it was something that was very easy for anybody to properly understand. And you know, if you're very observant, if you go with the indices, if you go with the history, the historical pattern of these individuals and the coming into government of Muhammadu Buhari with what we heard about his person and what the plan was all about, so it was kind of easy for those who paid keen observation to security and its trends to make such a prediction. Although at the time when Nnamdi Kanu was vehement about all of those expressions, he was called all manner of names. Some called him a rabid person. They say he was insane. They say that he was hostile, wanted to just cause conflict in Nigeria and all whatnot. Now, if you're beginning to see some of the statements made to be a reality now, what would you consider should be the focus of this government to truncate all of those ideologies of supposed conspiracy theories then that seems to be a reality now?
In the first place, they should release the name Nnamdi Kanu and apologize to him. Because did they not tell her that when you see something, say something? Is that not true? That when you have intelligence, you should. Didn't the guy release the information he had to the federal government? Was it arrested?
Melaifa Obadiah also said something about this. He exposed quite a lot of things, and the next thing, we did not even know what happened. I think he passed on.
He died of COVID.
Major General Adeniyi James, one of them who was on the field the other time, also said the same thing. And the next thing, we've not heard anything about him anymore. When he was at the front line, when they were trying to find pictures. Not just pictures, videos. He addressed. He did an address. He addressed.
So, my people, you guys have listened to what Barrister Darlington said here about the insecurity in Edo State, like as well as everywhere, except not only Edo State, like it's too much. The insecurity is too much that these people are still threatening to even deal with them. The bandits are still threatening to deal with Edo people, saying that this is not a matter of this time around, this is not a matter of this, that they are still going to come for Edo people, they are still going to come for Benue people. And the worst part, the Benue residents we are seeing complaining of how this Nigerian army we are seeing building camps for Fulani people. It's a pity and it's so sad that residents are saying such a thing like this. Nigerian military, that their work is to defend the residents against attack, and not being the one associating themselves with these terrorists. Now, there was something that someone said before. I think there was this video trending online where a Nigerian army was saying that the Nigerian government have told us that we should not attack bandits, we should not attack the Fulani herdsmen. Even though when the chief of defense staff saying that they don't have the chief of defense staff was saying that they don't have a mandate to attack these Fulani people. Like, is there anything that Nigerian governments are not telling us about these Fulani herders? Like, is there anything? Because tell me why they'll be instead supporting people who are coming against their own citizens. Like, these people are just coming to settle in a land that is not their own, and they're not saying anything about it. It's a pity that such a thing is happening in Nigeria. Honestly, it's a pity. It's a pity that such a thing is happening. Is this how people? Is this how we are? Is this how we are going to be living? Is this how we are going to keep living? We're going to be living in a society that the people that they say they should protect us are the ones not buying us, and not the ones associating themselves with what is happening in Nigeria. They're not associating themselves with these terrorists, with people that are here to take over our land. Like, just like Martin Amdekalu told us that the Fulani are here to take over Nigeria. Believe it or not, they're here to take over our land. We should be careful of them. And this is not the first time Martin Amdekalu started chasing these people away a long time ago. They started chasing these people away a long time ago, chasing them away from our land. That's why you see the insecurity in Nigeria is not that much. The insecurity in Nigeria is not that much because they started chasing them away a long time ago. Especially in the southeast, it's not that much in the south. It's because of they're chasing them away. So, guys, I want you guys to actually listen to this. This is what this man said. This man is a Britain. I think he's from the United States, and this is what he has to say about the killings going on in Nigeria, as well as the way the government are using ISWAP and any other terrorist group to attack their citizens. Guys, just take a look at what this man said.
Brian, you traveled to northern Nigeria to investigate the persecution taking place against Christians there. Tell us what you found.
Yeah, Nigeria it's in some ways a heartbreaking place because there's so much violence against Christians. In fact, over the last couple of years, we've seen over 9,000, close to 10,000 Christians who've been killed for their faith, more than any other country in the world combined. And it's happening in the north with Islamic extremists like Boko Haram or the Islamic State of West Africa province, who are pushing down from the north to the south and raiding Christian communities, abducting women, forcing them into marriages with militants, and killing fathers, killing husbands, and also recruiting young men to be in their Islamic extremist regimes. And it's, again, heartbreaking, but we still see God working. In northern Nigeria, Christians have been displaced by jihadist violence. This is the front line of faith under attack, but you can help them rise again. I'm Brian with Global Christian Relief, and I'm here in Nigeria because something amazing is happening. These believers have lost everything, but they haven't lost their faith.
We're seeing lives transformed through women's empowerment projects, clean water initiatives, and mobile medical clinics. But we can only continue this work with your help.
So, guys, you guys listen to what this United States of America man was saying about the way the terrorists are seeing buying Christians, not only Christians, but also people, civilians that don't have any hope of defending themselves. They are always attacking them. And the worst part of it is that the people who are attacking these things are all these Fulani people that refuse to go to school. For they'll gather all of them and start teaching them how to use guns, start teaching them how to attack. That's how to, because tell me, you cannot see an educated person. You can't see an educated person carrying guns and attacking people. It's got all those people who are not, all these people that are not educated, the people that are gathering to be causing violence in Nigeria. And it's so sad that that the Nigerian governments and the military are associating themselves with these people. With these people that are supposed to be seen protecting our land. Now, this is what happened in Imo State of recently, where cows were spotted on a road. Like, they were spotted on it's not like they were even in the forest. The Fulani are no longer in the forest again. They're not carrying their cows to come out in a public place. And you can imagine the way they scatter. This is a hotel in Imo State, but the cows messed up everywhere, messed up the road. Guys, just take a look at, not only that, they were also causing traffic, but the Nigerian police, and they were all saying it, but they were not saying anything. Guys, just take a look at this video.
Heart of the town. Kanamano. Lenny, heart of the town. The beauty of the town. Nama na taire banene. Odiyo na 40-40. Odiyo na eme n'obodo ndị ọzọ biko. Lekwe ndị nka na cross road. Lenny nama. Lezieni leka nama shina agari. Lenny nama. Lenny kan nama shina agari na road. Obi owere. Afugule mebe ya na emeni before Lenny nama na agari. Na town. Lenny nama na akpari no. Pagode ni mu nwanne. Hey, anyo shi every beautiful hotel Legodi.
You guys saw what happened. Like, it's so sad. The worst part was that they were not carrying their cattle and were moving from one place to another in a public place. Like, this is not like forest or bush. So I asked myself, is it that there's no longer grasses for these people to eat again, that are not coming to public places? And you can see that they were carrying guns. If you look at that video very well, they were carrying their guns. Now, these people have also seen that these people are carrying guns. Like, they were carrying guns at their back. They're not hiding it again. For something, they're aware that Nigeria does not authorize guns. These people are so aware of it, that Nigeria does not authorize guns for their citizens. But they were seen carrying guns. What does it send a strong message to you that they know what they're doing and they already know that they have backup? That's why you see they are doing things freely on their own will. They're not afraid of anybody because they know they have backup. They have people who support them. It's enough to send us a strong message that the Nigerian government are backing them. Even looking at the case of Jackson that they sentenced today because he was able to overpower a Fulani man, it's enough to tell you guys that the Nigerian government are seen supporting these people. This is so terrible. I'm telling you guys on the streets, it's so sad that such a thing is happening in Nigeria. You can see where Vedakman was saying, enough is enough. If you guys even listen to that man, this resident of Edo State, he was saying that this is what they do to them. That they were setting up Fulani people camps in their own state and destroying their own houses where they set up camps for them. Guys, just take a look at this video for people who have not really heard what Vedakman said. Just watch this.
All right, so behind me is the evidence of his allegation that they're installing a camp for the Fulanis while demolishing their community. Now, I will understand his reason for believing this, because this place is in the bush. The place they are demolishing is just in front. And he's also saying that there are more camps of these Fulani people. How many other camps have you seen with your eyes?
The ones I've seen with my eyes, like this one, is just one of it. There's still about 4 inside. You can't go there.
Why can't you go there?
Because if anybody go there, will not come out alive. Even GPNG bullets have been recovered from here. Different guns have been recovered from here.
In this place.
Yes. Stacey is aware. AIG is aware.
But have you seen with your eye?
Yeah. We have seen with videos. There's video that the Koma used to pop bullets here.
Okay.
There are videos. We cannot go inside now because of the risk. As we are even here now, we are on risk. We are on risk.
So all right.
No problem. Let me go and show you the barracks.
Sure, you heard all the allegations in that video. While we were talking, a Fulani man came. When the Fulani man came, I told him, I said, this is what these people said. This is the response. So this man, they tell me something. In the tell me talk, say, you see this place, say, now give, they give them. Say, and also, this now the Fulani man they in charge of here. He say, and also, if the community don't want them, say, maybe they just tell them they go. You understand?
Who ask whether the community is aware, whether how the entire year, whether the community is aware.
Wait. I also highlight, say, they see some equipment for here, some guns and all that. Yeah. He say that's not true. Say, but if you get proof, let them come with anybody, let them come check the place.
Videos everything there. The congestion with full vigilante with police. They don't call packs of bullets, everything here. The video there, Stacey is aware. The police are aware.
We follow.
You understand? So all these are the people. They are bringing to our community, driving us away from our own community.
Who give them here?
Okay.
You don't expect him to agree to it.
Na zo adi Benue. Kasi abon dey afaro Benue. Ni na video dey Benue fa. Na jeguru na jina no na musu we an kashe waye. Yanzu da yana ga ma ko in kira wani brother ka. Okay. Cut the camera. Now, after his response, we were there. I was still talking to him that me, I want peace. I want to address this situation, and I hope to report to the authorities so that they can come in before it turned a bloodbath. As we were there, some other ones came and they instructed our bikes not to leave. If no be say I use diplomacy, I swear to God, for that place, they go start to dey chook theirself knife. Those guys, when me and them come, and those Fulani guys. And I'm not even joking. I had to use diplomacy, speak to the Fulani man that, see, I know that a lot of things are happening behind closed doors, that you people might also be a victim. This thing, our government, they run am. I spoke to him, and that was when everything calmed down.
So guys, you guys listen to what Brother Darkman said there. Now, according to that thing he said there, he was saying that he was asking the Fulani man, because when the Edo resident was complaining to them, immediately Fulani man came and he was now telling the Fulani man if what this man said is true. And he said no, that there's nothing like that, there's nothing like weapons, that it was them. It is the Edo people that gave them that land to stay. So I keep asking myself, who gave them the land? Is it the citizens or the government? Definitely it will be the government, because the citizens can't just come and give strangers land. The governments are the ones that gave them that land. And the Fulani is saying that even if they don't want them, that they can just tell them they will go. And that situation, I had to laugh, because the Fulani that we know, is it the Fulani that we know that will accept to go? Instead of before they will even go, they will cause havoc. No, you listen to what Brother Darkman said. Even in the process of in talking with the other Fulani man, other Fulani started coming to know what was going on. To show you how these people are. These people, everything about them is violence. Violence. My question is, why would the government even give the land to them? Why? Why would they give land to them? Is it that community? I think the government are the ones causing this problem. Who even gave them that land to stay in? Who even gave them? God, this is terrible, Lord. This is really terrible. Things that are going on in this country is terrible. I won't even be surprised if I say the Nigerian government that their hand is in this thing. They are supporting these people. They're supporting them to be carrying out actions that they're not supposed to do. That's what they are doing. This is really bad. So guys, I want you guys to listen to what this Northern man said. He said that these people, that the Northerners and the Fulani, they are the cause of the banditry that is going on in Nigeria, the cause of everything going on in Nigeria. Guys, just listen to this and I'll be right back.
We're not going to stop telling ourselves the truth as Northerners, whether you like it or not, whether it hurts or it doesn't. But we're just going to have no option than to tell ourselves the truth. The fact is, your ideology, our ideologies and concept as Northerners is retrogressive in nature. It's anti-developmental in nature. It's holding the country back in so many ways. Let's be factual with this. Let's look at it. When the headers started making all this havoc on communities, people advocated for the anti-open grazing bill. Who were the front runners in regards ensuring that this bill doesn't come through? The Northerners. They kicked against it seriously, that at the end of the day it could not scale through. And here do we have a situation now where the Fulanis have migrated from making havoc on the north to the other parts of the country. And funny enough, you went against this bill, but when Fulanis are now committing this havoc on people, you tend to dissociate yourself. You say that it's not a northern thing, it's a Fulani thing. Nobody can tell me that. It's a northern thing, it's a northern ideology. So let's not distinguish between the tribes, because the last time I checked, the Northerners were the strong advocates. Majority of the Northerners opposed the bill. And look at what open grazing is doing to us. How long are we going to go this way? Again, look at what happened in regards to the closure of school during Ramadan. a lot of people, reasonable Nigerians, came out to say that this is wrong, this is anti-developmental. It doesn't stop you from doing your religion, it doesn't stop you from being who you are. But what did they not do? A quite majority were celebrating and were saying this is a good thing, this is a very big progress for the propagation of the gospel of God. And look at where we are now. So how are you going to tell me that the Northerners are not hypocritical in nature? And let's face it, this is what the politicians do. And who are their disciples? Their disciples are the common Northerners, the majority that are poor. The second point is the fact that when there was a bill in regards birth regulation, what happened? Who were the front runners in ensuring that that bill doesn't come through? It was still the North. I remember a senator coming to the Senate House with 5 or 6 of his wives, trying to convince people how he is happily married and is responsible. But let's face it, Oga, if you are capable, you have the capacity to marry 5 wives and have many children as much as you want. What now happens to your brothers, those that doesn't have the capacity and are marrying so many women and are giving birth to so many children that they can't control? Is it the same thing? How long are we going to continue this as Northerners? It's so appalling. Until you wake up, you will always be considered inferior to any other region. And the fact is, don't expect that no matter the agitation, no matter your grievances, this will bring it to a standstill. It's still going to continue till you change your mentality, till you change your orientations, till the common man in the North starts challenging these allies that have hold you at ransom. How many of the allies do you have their children in Almajiri schools? Why should you open Almajiri schools and send children to Malams that doesn't even have the capacity to feed his own family? And you tell me that this is not a Northern agenda? And you tell me the problem of the North is not itself? The problem is we. We are the problem. Until we wake up, nothing is going to change. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Who were as well the major advocates of the Muslim ticket? The North. The North. And where has it brought us? Look at where it has brought us. And I'm telling you wholeheartedly that that concept has not yet changed. It's still in the minds of the Lord. They're still waiting for the next election. During the Muslim tickets, a lot of imams were preaching with video evidence. Even some top politicians, top northern politicians, preaching, telling them on the need for us to, for the North to have a Muslim ticket that will promote the establishment of the kingdom of God. Indeed, the kingdom of God is established. You are all welcome to the kingdom of God.
So guys, you guys have listened to what this man said. This is a Northern man. This is what he have to say concerning that the Northerners are the cause of their problem. Now see what this anti-grazing has done to us. There was a time they brought out this bill, to stop this grazing of a thing, grazing of cattle in Nigeria. But the Northerners had to say no, that the grazing will have to continue. And now this is where we are. This is what it has led us to. The Northerners are always opposing anything. They were opposing it in the House of Senate, saying that no, that the grazing must continue. Now, see where we are with this anti-grazing of a thing. The Fulanis have now used this as a strategy, it's a tactics to come and take over our land. They will come in and they'll tell you, oh, they want to render. And the worst part is, many people went as far as blaming Buhari, saying that he was the one that opened borders for these people to come in. Now, they have come in and they have not inhabited in our land. They are not grabbing our land from us, forcefully grabbing our land for us. This is terrible because even the people we own up to, like people we are looking up to, the Nigerian military, that they are the ones protecting us from attacks and are the ones against us. The Nigerian military were destroying some houses in Ido, destroying people's houses, using excavators, using bulldozers to bring down people's houses, but they didn't touch the place they kept for the Funanis. They didn't touch it. And the residents were not being worried that what is going on in this their state, what is going on in Benue State, what's going on in those states. A lot is going on there, to be honest, guys. A lot is going on there. We need a revolution. Just like I told you guys, we need a revolution. And the only person that is capable of helping Nigerians now is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's the only one that will help them to put an end to this insecurity. I'm telling you guys, because if they are still hoping for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to help them, I don't think it's going to come to pass at any time. It won't even come to pass.
if they're still hoping for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to come and help them and fight insecurity, I don't think it's come, because this is 2 years of him in office and nothing has been done about the insecurity. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria, they were saying, oh, the man is too calm to be the president. They need someone that is hot. They need someone that will be able to fight insecurity. Then they put Buhari. Buhari made it worse by opening borders for these Fulani terrorists. They came in. And when they came in, people are now like, okay, let's vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Maybe he will not be the one to help us. Now, what happened? Everything scattered. Like the insecurity became worse than when Buhari was being in office. Everything became worse. We need a revolution. They need to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that they will put an end to this insecurity. They need to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be able to put an end to insecurity, because people are tired. They're tired of insecurity. Every day by day, we are hearing of different things happening in Nigeria. Is this the way we'll keep going? Is this the way we'll keep going in Nigeria? We fold our hands and what the strangers spy all of us. Is that what we keep doing? Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share, and turn on the notification button to be getting all the latest news in this channel. And also, I want you guys to actually drop your comment below. What do you really think about what this Nigerian army have done to Edo residents? Do you really think this is good or not? Guys, let me know your thoughts below. So, guys, thanks for watching, and thank you for joining me in this live section.